this whole Brittney Griner thing, right? Basketball player, the WNBA female basketball player, as many of you know. And she goes to Russia. And so she goes there often to play on the off season. And I have heard folks make excuses for her, right? So they'll say, oh my God, this is a tragedy that she even has to go to Russia to play ball. Nobody said she had to go to Russia to play ball. She chose to go to Russia to play ball. So then they're going to say, oh, well, they don't pay the ladies as much as they pay the men, and that's why she had to go there. Look, the ladies I love the ladies, right? But their games don't have the kind of turnout or the type of energy that the NBA has, and that is why they have less people at their arenas, at their shows, right? At their games. And then they will say, oh, well, they put more money into advertising the ladies' games, then the ladies' games will be just as popular as the male games. No, they wouldn't. Right? So she's in the off season. That's like somebody being in the off season and selling drugs. And you say, oh, if they got paid more money, they wouldn't be locked up for drug dealing. And I know some of y'all will say, well, that's not illegal for her to go over there. Well, it was illegal for her to bring that hash oil, whatever it was that she brought there. It was illegal for that, right? And, her saying that she thought it was legal here, or it was legal here in America, so she took it over there by mistake, I guess, right? But when they say she's being unjustly held, she did break their laws. She broke laws over there. Now, those same laws would be different here, but depending on where you live at, abortion could be legal or illegal, right? You couldn't go and get an abortion somewhere where it's illegal, like in Texas, right? And I can say, well, I live in Maryland, and so, I just didn't realize, you can't, that doesn't fly here in America. But they want you to let that fly over there. So I take issue with she's unjustly being held. She's being held based on the laws there. Now, are their laws the same as ours, right? Are their laws the same as ours? No. They're not. Now, of course, they said that they convicted this Russian arms dealer, and of course, that's a justifiable conviction because America said so. But we have to understand our laws are our laws, and other places have the same thing. So I see you saying it could be a setup. Yeah, it could be a setup. It could be a setup, except for the fact that it wasn't. It could have been, right? She said she didn't do it. She pled guilty. All right, she pled guilty. And she claims that she was prescribed it by somebody in America. She didn't realize that it was there. They say a whole bunch of things, right? A whole bunch of things. Whether it was or whether it wasn't, why would she be going to a country that we bare minimum have tension with? Bare minimum, we got tension with them. Why would she be over there playing ball? There's a whole lot of other things that she could do. Whole lot of other things she could do other than playing ball over there in a country that we get ready to go to war with, because we was ready to go to war with them. Right? That makes sense to me. I didn't understand why she was there. And I like her. And I like her wife. But why was she there? Right? Why was she there? Now, Elisa says, I don't like to watch women play basketball. So all the ladies out there, right? Because, the ladies be like, oh, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. All the ladies out there. All right, let me get this right. All the ladies out there, if you got your own head, no. All the ladies, do y'all like to see women play basketball, or do y'all like to watch men play basketball? Right? A lot of these ladies can shoot. And I watched some of the highlights, but I just never had this urge to go to the game, right? But that's, that doesn't mean that the sport is not a viable sport. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk down on ladies basketball, right? So I'm just saying, you got to go somewhere and do something. She could have kept that here in America. Like, she could have did something else, right? Do something else. Figure it out. But going and playing ball in a hostile country is not the only choice that she got. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear that the only choice that Brittney Griner got in life on the off season is to go to a country that we are at war with, or almost at war with, bare minimum have a lot of tension with, and play basketball there. It's either that or she's in the poorhouse. I'm not trying to believe that, because that is BS. She chose to do that. She chose to do that. Right? She chose it. So Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke by phone to the Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov today. So this is the highest level known contact between the two sides since Russia invaded Ukraine. And of course, America is giving Ukraine a whole lot of money. That's why I said the countries are at war. It's a proxy war, but it's a war nonetheless. So Blinken urges Russia to accept this deal. And this deal, they want to win the release of some American detainees, some folks that are locked up over there in Russia. And, you know, America, we can be arrogant. We can be real cocky. We've had this Russian, you know, they say he's a gun runner, whatever. They've had this guy locked up for, 10 years. Right. So of course, America, we say our detaining of their guy. Oh yeah, that's justified because we say so. Russian officials gave no public hint whether Blinken had made any headway. I don't know if they did or not. They only issued a statement afterward urging the U.S. to pursue the Americans' freedom through quiet diplomacy without releases of information. Yes, I don't understand. This is a crazy thing that America does. Basically, Russians are saying, yo, stop talking about this in the public. We need to talk about this behind the scenes. Let the girl and the guy, Paul Whelan, who they're also trying to get released, let them get home. But see, America, we got to talk all the time. They got to run their mouth all the time. The fact that we even know the details of this is because they run in their mouth. And they think they can put public pressure. Russia don't care about no public pressure. The only thing they're going to do is make things worse, potentially. Because let's say that this doesn't go through. Or let's just say that they feel like because y'all been taking this to the public, we want more than just Victor Bout, this convicted arms dealer, this Russian arms dealer. They may say we want more than that to bring Brittney home. Yeah, because we have to do everything in the public. Everybody got to know everything that's going on. So if they don't get this young lady home and they don't get Paul Whelan home, oh, this looks bad for the Biden administration. Looks bad. Now, yes, I'm telling you that Brittney Griner ain't going nowhere. She ain't even going to have a Russian whiskey. She's going to stay as far away from Russia as possible when she gets home. Nothing. She don't want no Rubens, nothing. All right. So the officials in recent days have been publicizing their efforts to get Griner back. Why are they doing this? They're doing this for what reason? Is this for Brittney's family? She's a WNBA star, as we know. Whelan is a corporate security executive whose these cases have drawn widespread national attention, as they should. Now, the direct outreach to Russian officials allows the Biden administration to show it's going all out to try to free the citizens. So they're doing this for PR purposes. But is this going to actually help bring these Americans home? Blinken did not provide any details about Lavrov's response to what he previously called a substantial proposal. But of course, he's going out, he's doing interviews, he's running his mouth. He's publicly requested the call and revealed the existence of an offer to Russia. They might turn this thing down. They might turn this thing down. I hope that they don't. I want these folks to come home. Now they say, oh, the U.S., these are opponents of this, say that swapping Whelan and Griner for this arms dealer could send a bad message. We already have bad messages out there already. We already got a lot of bad messages out there already. But the call that Blinken described as a frank and direct conversation is, that's pretty much all that they want to say right now. Urging the foreign minister Lavrov to move forward with that proposal. I can't give you an assessment of whether that is any more or less likely. I don't understand why these, I don't know, he's a diplomat, right? He's a politician. Why is he trying to negotiate in public like this is America? Russia does not care about public pressure. Only America does. And, so that's unfortunately what Brittney has to deal with. These Americans these old Americans who clearly are stuck in their ways and only want to go about this one way. It is going to be interesting. So the Russian arms dealer, who they call the Merchant of Death, we good with these names, right? He was sentenced to 25 years in prison in 2012 on charges that he schemed to illegally sell millions of dollars in weapons. Oh, is that a fair sentence? 25 years for that? So I think that Russia is going to drag this out. They're going to try to humiliate Biden and America as much as they can. That's what I think is going to happen. They're going to try to drag this thing out. Wow. Will Russia swap 2 for 1? Elisa, I say no. I say that they're going to change the terms. Russia's going to probably say, we need 2 for 2. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully these folks get home.